Have you ever wondered why some people cover nearly every inch of their body with tattoos, while others can't even imagine getting one? Society often labels them as rebels, thrill seekers, or people chasing attention. But here's the twist. The psychology of tattoos runs much deeper than needles and ink. Behind every tattoo lies a story, sometimes of pain, sometimes of power, and often an invisible process of self-discovery that psychology barely scratches the surface of. Think about it. A tattoo isn't just drawn on the skin, it's etched into someone's identity. Some wear tattoos as armor, others as therapy. For many, each line of ink represents something they couldn't say out loud. Yet, the meaning of tattoos isn't always what we assume. What if getting tattooed wasn't about rebellion at all, but about reclaiming control, about transforming scars, emotional or physical, into something beautiful, something chosen? That flips the script on how we view tattoo psychology, doesn't it? And here's the real kicker. Psychologists are discovering fascinating links between tattoos and self-esteem, body image, and even emotional healing. Tattoos can boost confidence, anchor memories, or express individuality in ways words simply can't. Whether it's the psychology of self-expression or the subconscious reasons people get tattoos, there's a rich world under the surface, one that reveals not just the art on the body, but the mind behind it. Ready to dive in? Let's explore what tattoos truly say about who we are and why so many can't stop getting them. The deep psychological drive behind tattoos. There's something magnetic about tattoos, something that tugs at the very core of human psychology. It's not just ink or fashion, it's storytelling on skin. When someone chooses to get tattooed, it often stems from an urge to express what words can't capture. From a psychological standpoint, tattoos are like visual diaries. They reflect identity, emotion, and transformation. This isn't just about liking the art, it's about needing to wear meaning. That's the essence of tattoo psychology, a fusion of pain, purpose, and personal truth. Take, for instance, the person who tattoos a phrase that once helped them survive dark times. That ink becomes a permanent reminder of resilience, a psychological anchor. The meaning of tattoos often connects deeply with moments of struggle or awakening. In body art psychology, tattoos serve as both mirror and message, something that validates who we are becoming. And when society questions why people get tattoos, it overlooks that, for many, it's not a random decision. It's a profound act of self-expression rooted in emotion, memory, and identity. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Some psychologists suggest that tattoos can be a form of therapy. Think about it. Taking control of one's body after trauma, reclaiming it through art, can heal invisible wounds. It's part of the tattoo mindset, transforming vulnerability into strength. From tattoo and self-esteem to tattoos and mental health, these choices often reflect deep psychological reasons for tattoos. And yet the drive behind it goes even further, into areas of belonging, rebellion, and the need to be seen. Tattoos as a form of self-expression and identity. When someone gets tattooed, they're not just decorating their body, they're declaring who they are. Tattoos and personality go hand in hand. Each design becomes a visual fingerprint of one's inner world. From the psychology of self-expression to tattoo identity, inked skin tells stories words often fail to convey. It's no wonder tattoo culture has exploded. People are realizing that body art psychology is really about self-definition. Every tattoo is a conversation with the self. This is me. This is what I believe. This is what I've survived. Consider how some people choose symbols that carry deep personal significance, a compass for direction, a phoenix for rebirth, or a quote that once saved their life. These deep meaning tattoos are more than decoration, they're identity statements. In tattoo psychology, this behavior reveals a desire for autonomy and authenticity. Getting tattooed is like taking ownership of your own narrative. And for many, tattoos and self-image are tightly intertwined. They boost tattoo confidence and reflect an unspoken truth. I decide who I am. But here's a twist most people don't realize. Tattoos can also evolve with identity. The person who once got a wild symbol at 18 might later add a piece representing peace or wisdom. That's not inconsistency, it's growth. Tattoos become a visual timeline of one's evolution. The psychology behind body art suggests that as people change, their tattoos follow suit. It's as if our skin becomes a canvas for our inner transformation, a living autobiography that never quite ends. The emotional and therapeutic power of tattoos. For many, tattoos go far beyond aesthetics. They're a form of emotional release. In tattoo psychology, this is where the connection between tattoos and mental health shines brightest. The process of choosing, designing, and enduring the needle can be profoundly therapeutic. It's not just the pain, it's the transformation that follows. People often describe the experience as cleansing, turning emotional scars into visible art. Tattoos as therapy isn't just a poetic phrase, it's a genuine psychological phenomenon backed by countless personal stories. Imagine someone who tattoos the date they overcame addiction, or an image symbolizing a loved one they lost. Those aren't mere decorations, they're emotional anchors. They give shape to grief, strength to survival, and meaning to pain. In body modification psychology, this process helps restore control over one's body and narrative. The act of being tattooed becomes a ritual of empowerment. It's a moment where vulnerability meets courage, where ink becomes medicine for the soul. That's tattoo healing in action, and it's why so many people describe feeling lighter afterward. And interestingly, the therapeutic aspect isn't always conscious. Subconscious reasons for tattoos often drive people to reclaim their stories, even if they can't explain why at first. Tattoos and emotions are tightly linked. The body becomes a canvas for feelings too complex for words. This is why tattoo behavior can feel almost addictive, not because of the pain or adrenaline, but because it offers relief, identity, and renewal. And as we peel back these layers, we start to see how tattoos shape not only how we feel, but how we connect with others. Tattoos, society, and the desire to belong or stand out. Tattoos have always been a mirror reflecting society's shifting values. Once seen as marks of rebellion, they're now a mainstream form of art and identity. Yet, the psychology of tattoos within social contexts is fascinating. Some people get tattooed to belong, to feel part of a culture, tribe, or movement, while others do it to stand apart. This balance between belonging and individuality reveals how tattoo perception evolves with time. What used to signal defiance now often represents freedom, connection, or self-acceptance. In tattoo culture, you can see this duality everywhere. Think of bikers, soldiers, or artists. Their tattoos represent loyalty and brotherhood. But at the same time, each tattoo choice speaks of individuality. Tattoos in society are locked in an ongoing conversation about conformity and freedom. From the tattoo lifestyle of creative communities to the tattoo trends spreading across social media, every inked line carries a social message. I'm part of something, but I'm also uniquely me. That's where tattoo symbolism meets sociology, blending self-expression with shared experience. And let's not forget the flip side, judgment. Even today, tattoos and self-image are often filtered through stereotypes. Employers, family members, or strangers might still see body art through old lenses. Yet, human psychology tattoos show us that those who embrace their ink often project stronger confidence and authenticity. Tattoos and personality traits frequently overlap with qualities like boldness, creativity, and resilience. The world might still be catching up, but for many, that's part of the thrill. And that thrill often leads to something even more intriguing: the psychology of tattoo addiction. Tattoo addiction and the endless search for meaning. Here's something most people don't talk about. Once someone gets their first tattoo, it's rarely their last. Psychologists call it tattoo addiction, but it's not as simple as craving more ink. The tattoo mindset often blends curiosity, emotional release, and the desire for continued self-expression. Each new piece represents another chapter, another layer of identity. It's like an ongoing dialogue between the person and their own skin. The psychology behind body art reveals that this addiction is often a search for meaning, belonging, or self-understanding that never truly ends. For some, the high of creation, the design, the anticipation, the pain, is deeply satisfying. The tattoo decision-making process becomes ritualistic, even meditative. People chase that feeling of renewal, that sense of becoming more themselves. In tattoo behavior studies, This pattern shows how body modification psychology connects with reward systems in the brain. Tattoos and emotions intertwine so powerfully that the act of getting inked feels like both an escape and a homecoming. It's a strange paradox. Every tattoo satisfies something, but also awakens something new. And maybe that's why tattoos remain timeless. The reasons people get tattoos aren't static, they evolve, just as we do. Tattoos and individuality are inseparable, yet they also connect us through shared humanity. Whether it's tattoo confidence, tattoo identity, or tattoo meaning psychology, each mark tells a story of becoming. For some, it's about finding closure. For others, it's about opening a new door. Either way, the ink keeps flowing, because deep down, the human desire to express, transform, and understand ourselves is truly endless. So what if every tattoo you've ever seen was more than art? What if it was a psychological map of the human experience? When you look closely, tattoos reveal courage, pain, transformation, and truth. The psychology of tattoos shows us that beneath the ink lies a story of identity, rebellion, healing, and self-love. It's not about how society sees us, it's about how we choose to see ourselves. The next time you spot someone covered in ink, maybe you won't just see designs, you'll see chapters of a soul written in color and courage. Now here's a question for you. What would your tattoo say about you? Would it reflect strength, a lesson learned, or a dream you refuse to give up on? Maybe you already have ink, and now you see it differently. Or maybe you've never been tattooed, but something inside you resonates with the need to express your story. Either way, take this as an invitation to understand yourself more deeply, to look at body art not as rebellion, but as revelation. If this video opened your mind or made you reflect differently about tattoos and the psychology behind body art, don't keep it to yourself. Share your thoughts in the comments. What tattoo has changed your life, or what design would tell your story best? And if you want to keep exploring the fascinating world of the human mind, identity, and emotion, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Trust me, there's so much more to uncover beneath the surface. This journey has only just begun.